Hiking Mama here, and today I will be doing a video of things I wish I knew before I started documenting the Appalachian Trail journey that me and Jonathan went on in 2019. So there seems to be an influx of a lot of hikers on long trails such as the Appalachian Trail and the Pacific Crest Trail, and it seems like a lot of them are documenting their journey virtually. So through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, it seems like a lot more are out there documenting their journey. There seems to be two sides of the argument. Some believe that it creates virtually documenting your journey, so on Instagram or YouTube, creates a false reality of trail life. And then the other side, a lot of people provide those people with a lot of affirming comments and subscriptions and likes. So some people like it, and then there's some people who don't like it. And obviously everyone's gonna have an opinion on something. It's 2020 and everyone just has an opinion. But we can all agree that this aspect of trail life is not going away anytime soon. People will not stop virtually documenting it. We can talk about it all we want, but it's never gonna go away. Today, I'm gonna go over some things that I learned on the Appalachian Trail during our thru hike in 2019 in regards to videoing and taking photos. My husband, Jonathan, or otherwise known as Sheriff, and I hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2019. We started March 22nd in Springer Mountain and ended on September 1st, 2019 on Mount Katahdin in Maine. As you guys probably all know, we Instagrammed and vlogged our entire journey through a 17 or 18 part series that you can all find on YouTube. So I have a lot of experience in this aspect of trail life, so I'm happy to share with you my thoughts. Now we are gonna get to those lessons, the good, the bad, after this introduction. Alright, so first we're going to go over the lessons I learned. They're neither bad nor good, they're kind of in the middle, but I have a lot more of those, so we'll do those first. The first one is, this is a kind of long one, but bear with me. If you dream to hike the Appalachian Trail, then hike it. If you dream to vlog the Appalachian Trail, then vlog it. What I mean by that is identify why you want to hike before you even start. And don't let that secondary reason get in the way of why you really began a thru hike. A lot of people say, don't do it for the gram, so don't do it for the Instagram, but if that's what you want to do, then do it. It's really up to you. So you decide why you're hiking the Appalachian Trail, or why you're vlogging, or what is the reason you're out there. With that, I started seeing some hikers on the Appalachian Trail start developing a following on certain social media sites, and then they lose sight of why they're really hiking in the first place. They start to want to please those people instead of hiking their own hike or vlogging their own vlog. Hike for the reasons you choose, not for the reasons people have made up for you. That goes with saying, if you do need to reevaluate why you're hiking and the whole reason you're on this journey, then do that. That's totally fine, but just do it for the right reasons. Point number 2 is realize it is a commitment. This is a piece of advice from Nav from Hiking with Arrow, and she said sometimes it will feel like a job, and while you're out there it might not be your top priority, so just realize what you're getting yourself into might turn into a bit of a commitment. So, point number 3 is stay true to yourself. People notice those things through your vlog posts or your photos on Instagram, any blog posts you might do as well. We've received a lot of comments from people who just say they really like how genuine and down to earth we have been and how we've continued to be. It's not like we've changed ourselves at all to fit this certain type of vlogging formula, I guess you could say, but really be true to yourself. A lot of people see that and they really appreciate that. It's a breath of fresh air to see something familiar. And don't feel the need to vlog in a certain way that doesn't feel natural to you. Point number 4, you do not have to sugarcoat your experience. By sugarcoating your experience on the Appalachian Trail or Pacific Crest Trail, or whatever trail you're doing, it creates a false reality of trail life. That kind of goes back to point number 3 and staying true to yourself and being genuine, kind of. Just be genuine and really share your heart with your viewers. They care for you. Some of them care for you.
Some of them do not.
Point number 5, if you develop a large following on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, don't be surprised if people start recognizing you on trail or at trail days. My advice, if that starts happening, is be humble and show gratitude towards those who are following your journey and who are really excited to meet you in person. We got recognized by some people at trail days and even some on trail, and that was just so nice. And we always got so excited when we met our followers or any subscribers, because it means the world to us to meet those people who are supporting us. Point number 6, if you take photos or videos of anyone else, any other hikers or any other people, make sure to get their consent before you put them in your content. What I did before I took videos or pictures of something like trail magic, for example, I would ask people around that I knew I was going to get a shot of and say, hey, is it alright if I put you in my YouTube video? Point number 7, lesson number 7, don't pressure yourself to continue with the content. Do what feels best for yourself. And lesson number 8, don't feel like you have to get the latest gear or the newest camera, the mirrorless camera. It's okay. We had, for the first part, we had an iPhone 6. And at the latter part, I think in Pennsylvania, we switched to an iPhone 10. And that was completely fine. Both of those cameras did a great job and we documented just fine on those. So don't feel pressured to get all that latest gear and all that new stuff. Just the content is really what matters. So focus on the content, focus on being comfortable in front of the camera, and kind of focus a little bit on editing as well. That makes a difference. All right, now time for the bad.
Wah, wah, wah.
So, if you are going to be posting vlogs on YouTube, expect to be working on your 0 days, your Nero days, and days after hiking.
Wah, wah, wah.
I made the choice before I started the Appalachian Trail to vlog the entire trail. And I spent a lot of time editing, 18 videos. I was happy to do it, but sometimes all I wanted to do was relax. However, I knew if I didn't post the video then at the hotel or hostel, then I would be behind. But obviously this is only for people who are editing themselves and posting themselves. There are other options such as taking your videos and uploading it to a Google Drive or to a Dropbox. And then after the trail, after you've completed or after you've done the certain section you're doing, edit it and then post it after that. Or you could have somebody else edit the video like Dixie did from Homemade Wanderlust. So all you would do there is still upload it to the Dropbox or the Google Drive, and then somebody would just edit it on their computer and post it for you on your channel or on their channel. Point number 2 is you will get negative feedback and comments. It's inevitable. But my advice to you when this happens, because it will happen, my advice to you is try your best not to respond to those mean and negative comments. That actually welcomes more scrutiny and more trolls because they have seen the result of their actions and they want more of that attention. Point number 3, if you aren't being considerate of other hikers, for example, let's say you were at an overlook and you're taking a photo or a video in a moment where a hiker or even a day hiker or a section hiker is trying to enjoy the fruit of their labor hiking up a big mountain, and you ruin it with taking a video or getting in the way, that could be bad for some other people. Point number 4, you'll see other thru hikers or section hikers or whoever gaining a following using techniques that you do not use. Try your best not to compare yourself to those people. I'm speaking from experience, but comparing yourself to others, this is a general rule of life. Comparing yourself to others will hurt your confidence. Just focus on yourself and stay true to you. Okay, so now for the good. Point number 1 with the good is the virtual community, the virtual hiking community is really great. I have made a lot of friends through Instagram and YouTube who I haven't even met, but we share our lives with each other. I know hikers that were ahead of me by a lot of miles or behind me, and we're friends on Instagram and we support each other. I met Nav from Hiking with Arrow on trail, but before that we had been talking a little bit on Instagram, and I'm really glad I did that because that gave us like a talking point when we first met and we became really good friends, and I'm so thankful for that. So when you engage in the virtual community, the virtual hiking community on YouTube or Instagram, even on Facebook groups such as Appalachian Trail Thru Hikers 2020, 2021, whatever, it's so refreshing when you have such supportive people. There will be negative people, but really the good people outweigh the bad people. Point number 2. So this is a simple one, but you will always have a documentation of this amazing journey you're about to go on. It has been something me and Jonathan and even our family and friends have so enjoyed to look back at. It is also great for our tramily who's able to refer their friends and family to our videos or Instagram posts, and that was a way for them to keep up with their son, daughter, friend, whoever that was on trail. Point number 3, friends and family will be able to join you on your adventure virtually. It was fun to refer our friends and family to a certain video of us literally at this spot, so we didn't have to tell like the whole backstory of this certain thing that happened to us. It was fun because they were like, oh yeah, I remember in video number 3 where you were at like Damascus. I don't know if that's where we were, but they could say, oh, I know that town a little bit. So those were all the lessons that I can think of right now. If you guys think of any others, just put them in the comments. I would love to hear them, and I'm sure a lot of other people would love to hear them. But if you haven't already subscribed to the Dower Duo, which is Jonathan or Sheriff and me, Candy Mama, please do so. We post videos about the Appalachian Trail. We're mostly doing that now, but hopefully we can add a little personal vlogs and personal videos in there too. Also, I have a bit of a surprise for you guys who are subscribed to our channel and who have been following us on our Appalachian Trail journey. I have a little surprise for y'all. So stay tuned in these next couple of weeks for that surprise. But that is everything for today. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped some people. If it has, please give us a thumbs up. And we will get back to you soon, I guess. Yeah, be looking out for our next video. And that is all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.